Hey everyone, Happy New Year! Apologies if you can hear some beautiful Chinese singing behind me. They've got the Chinese opera going on in the local park, so all the elderly people have gone down to sing, which means it's now a new backing track for my video. Thought I'd do something a little bit different today and something I've never done on this channel, and to share with you my top 10 resolutions for 2018 with the hopes that by 2019 I can look back on it and hopefully have done most, if not all of them. So without further ado, because I know I'm a waffler, let's get this started. Number one is to travel to 5 new places. In 2017, I was fortunate enough to travel to a lot of new destinations and added a few new places on my list. So 2018 is going to be all about going to new places, and this can be new cities, it can be within the same country. I just want to broaden my horizons even more and just see a bunch of new places. At the moment, I've not actually got anything planned travel-wise, which is very, very unlike me, so I need to rectify that straight away. The next thing is to spend more time with parents, whether that's physically or over the phone or text or voice message, just communicating a lot more and updating them with things, because last year I did travel quite a bit, which meant that I didn't spend as much time with them as I wanted to. And there is a point when you start realizing that they're not going to get any younger, and you realize that they're just aging before your eyes, and it's pretty heartbreaking. So I would love to spend more time with them and then just chill with them, you know, just having a cup of tea, taking them out and enjoying some good food, just having a chat, the little things. I really want to start up yoga and Pilates back again. So a few years ago, if you watch my weekly vlogs, then you'll know that I was a big fan of reformer Pilates, and then I kind of let that slip a bit, even though I really, really loved it because I moved house and the studio was a bit far away. But now there's a new studio that started back up where I'm living now, so hopefully I can start that back up again, because I just really, really enjoy it. It's so good for the body, so good for the mind, and it's not too strenuous either. So yes, that. I want to be a lot more confident in speaking Mandarin, so at the moment I'm actually learning a course with Rosetta Stone, going pretty well, but by the end of the year I'd quite like to be nearly fluent. I wouldn't go out and say be fluent, but enough to hold a conversation and to be able to travel to different parts of China and be able to communicate with the people there. But now this is one I'm really bad at, and it's to practice self-care. So that means stressing less, worrying less, and putting myself first. Now, I'm a people pleaser, which normally means I put myself last in most situations, and in 2018 I just really want to start putting myself first and just be a little bit selfish, even though it kind of kills me inside just thinking that. But yes, I want to do that, and I want to start attending to my needs both mentally and physically, and not to let myself get to a state where I'm pretty ill again. And I think this kind of came from having the appendicitis towards the end of the year, and I ended up having some emergency surgery, which wasn't ideal, and that kind of shook me a bit and made me realise that I really, really need to start taking care of myself, both mentally and physically, and to look after my own personal well-being and to not overwork myself in every possible way. So yes. The next thing is to be a little bit better at removing myself from toxic situations or toxic relationships, and to recognise when somebody or a situation isn't good for me and it's producing a lot of negativity, and to remove myself from them. Why would I want to waste my time and energy on either the people or situations that don't deserve it, when I could use all of that extra energy to put it towards people who do deserve it? And I always talk about listening to my gut, but there's been a few times when I haven't actually followed it, and I've kind of learned from that now. So yes, I want to listen to my gut and follow it, and yes, that kind of ties back in with taking care of myself. The next thing is to do more charity work, volunteering and that kind of stuff. I don't think I do anywhere near enough of what I should be doing, and it's very, very important to give back. I'm very, very grateful for the things I do have and the people around me, and some people unfortunately don't have that support around them, and I really want to be able to help, even if a little bit, just to kind of try and make a little bit of difference in somebody's life, even if it's to make a day a little bit brighter. If you're London based, then I would love to know if there's anything that I can join and help contribute with, so please let me know in the comments below. Okay, the next thing is I want to learn to cook more, and I also want to learn how to make some traditional Chinese dishes so I can start making them for myself as well, not to rely on my parents. That involves less eating, more doing. Yeah, I'm very, very talented at trying and eating. Not so much the cooking side, which is no excuse considering that my dad's a chef and my mum's a brilliant cook. I used to dabble in cooking a few years ago, and I'm not shabby, like I can cook, but I've got a lot to learn, and I want to be able to make my favourite dishes, especially my favourite Chinese dishes. So next year is going to be all about experimenting with food, going out to local markets and trying out new dishes. And the next thing was actually inspired by my friend Carolina. Very, very grateful to have her as a friend. And we got a lot closer in 2017, which meant that we hung out a lot more. So we went to more exhibitions, we went to more talks and events and live podcast recordings and things like that. And every time I come away from them, I just feel so inspired and motivated to do better and to be better and just be a better person. So I want to be able to do that more. I think that you can never stop learning, and I definitely want to continue to learn as much as I can and to learn from other people. And yeah, I just really want to go to more of those things. And finally, this is one I say every single year, but it's to enjoy the present moment more and to not look too far ahead into the future. I'm a very ambitious person, so I'm very goal orientated, but that can also be a blessing and a curse, and I don't really sit down and just look around me and just be appreciative of what I have. So I really want to start practicing that and to just be in the moment and enjoy it and to not stress about what's to come. So yeah, so voila, those are my 10 resolutions for 2018. I feel like most of them are doable, definitely, but I'll be intrigued to see how I fare in 2019. But yeah, I would love to know what your resolutions are for 2018. Please leave them in the comments below. And that's it. I don't think I rambled as much as I usually do, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already for some more lifestyle, food and travel content, and I shall see you in the next video. But yes, Happy New Year again, and I hope you had a wonderful time celebrating the holidays with your loved ones and you feel refreshed, a bit full, and ready to take on the new year. And yes, see you very soon. Bye!